Hey guys, hey, how you guys doing? It's doing easy because today is Monday, and I know for a lot of you, you got a case of the Mondays. No bueno, muy caca. I'm sorry. So I wanted to talk about kind of like my morning routine, and I want to talk about yesterday because I didn't make a video. I mean, I could have thrown one up like really late at night, but it would have been half-assed, and I like to go full-ass into everything that I do. So I want to talk about my morning routine. The moment I wake up, I check my phone. Well, I kind of check my phone because there's no way I can get through everything, but I do try to check Facebook and Instagram at least. The most I can, just kind of skimmy. Then I get up and my dogs immediately run downstairs. So I have no time to do anything else besides run downstairs and make sure they don't go potties on the carpet. So I wake up, check the phone. The moment I swing my legs out of bed, my dogs are already making a beeline for the door. I go downstairs, I start my coffee, I start my thing of water, and then I use the restroom. I wash my face, I brush my teeth, and then I go and finish my coffee. I finish putting the stuff in my water, and then I come and sit down. Yeah. Oh, and I grab breakfast. Un breakfast. So this is what I've been eating for breakfast for like 2 weeks, and I really enjoy it. They had Costco. This is Kirkland, is Costco's brand, and right now I think it's $17.99 for 20. You get 20 in a box. So it has 21 grams of protein. Thank you. 15 grams of fiber, 3 net carbs. So I count net carbs. So that means that I have removed the fiber and the alcohol sugars out of whatever I'm eating, and that gives me net carbs. And it has 1 gram of regular sugar. This is 2.12 ounces. So I typically have one of these in the morning. It makes me happy. And if you look at the ingredients, there's not a whole hell of a lot in here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 different ingredients, like the little ingredient list right here. So there's whey protein isolate, milk protein isolate, which is what I usually prefer, dietary fiber from tapioca starch, cashews, unsweetened chocolate, erythritol, which is the sweetener, flavor, water, cocoa butter, sea salt, sunflower lecithin, and steviol triglycerides, which is stevia. So there you go. It doesn't have a huge thing on here of like da-da-da-da-da. It's really good. I really like this one, and I sit on it. Yeah, I do. While I'm doing my coffee and just relaxing, I sit on it, and it makes the chocolate warm, and that makes me happy. It makes it more betters. Then I sit here and I start going over all the pills and stuff I gotta take in the morning, because I have a whole slew of stuff that I gotta take. But first, coffee. People ask me, and I've said it, but I'll say it again, all I put in my coffee is Cremora or Coffee Mate, which is non-dairy, so I can still take my iron with it. And I take Splenda. That's it. Coffee. And it's still not as delicious as I want it to be, but I mean, I'll drink probably a quarter of this and put it away, but oh well. At least I'll have some of it. I mean, it still tastes good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I still enjoy tasting it. It's just for some reason, I'm just not digging it. Just not digging it. Oh, goodness, guys. So yesterday was fun. yesterday Matthew took me out for a surprise date, and I was really excited. So I got dressed to go to the gym. You will see my gym information, what I did yesterday, and lots of pictures at the end of this video if you care to look. If you're not already on my Facebook or Instagram, you already got spammed with it yesterday. And that burnt my tongue. Owie. So I got dressed for the gym. I actually went to the gym, and then when I came back out, he was like, go in there and get cleaned up a little bit. And I was like, just take me home and I'll go take a shower. And he was like, no, I don't want to take you back home. And I was like, he's like, so I essentially went in there and gave myself what they call a whore's bath, where you just take, you know, a towel and soap and stuff and just kind of get all the parts and wash it off. So other than having to wear my gym clothes, it was alright. I wasn't smelly. And so I did 18 minutes on the bike, the regular bike, not the recumbent bike. And then I started training for my walk. So I'm doing the 5K in August. So I want to make sure that by the time I go to meets, please brain meets, cooperate, Montreal, that I am already walking many miles and comfortable walking more miles with my bad hip and stuff. So I really want to get in. So I walked, I want to say 12 minutes at a really, really fast pace. So I was really enjoying that. I don't know about the rest of you, but like I get like calluses on the very bottom of my feet, like not just like my toes and stuff, but like the very like so you have like your heel, and then you have like, I guess, the arch of your foot above the arch where the little pad is, like, you know, your little, like underneath your toes. I have like 3 separate spaces where I have like really big calluses, and I guess that's where all my weight distributes, right there. So after walking a hot minute, it starts to burn really bad, and I'm always like, meh. So I usually stop walking by that time. It doesn't feel good. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So he took me to sushi, and my waiter looked at me like I'd lost my damn mind. I asked for sushi and no rice. And he was like, no rice? And I was like, no rice. And then he was like, legitimately perplexed face. Like his whole face just went. And I was like, if you can't do that, it's fine. I'll just continue to pick it off. But I'd rather not waste it, and I don't want to eat any of it. So I don't want any rice. And he was like, cucumber? And I was like, nah, barf, no. Fucking hate cucumber. Fish and cucumber, get out of town. That's nasty. No. I don't want that. No. Ew. Coffee. So, I'm like, can't you just add like an extra piece of nori or 2 and just wrap it up? Like, is that? And they said, yeah. So they brought me a little teeny tiny itty bitty little roll that's about this big, which was fine because I had some edamame. So I had some salted edamame, about a half cup of that. And then I had me some sushi. And it was good. I mean, it's not as good as if you had the rice, but I didn't want the rice. And so it was worth it for me. Then my husband took me to the movies, and we went and saw Beauty and the Beast, and I cried through the whole thing. Yes, I did. I'm a sappy piece of shit. Can't help myself. Yeah, I cried through the entire damn thing. It was beautifully made. Even though I can't call her anything else besides Hermione, she just did a great job. I liked who played the Beast. There was only 2 parts in it where they put in songs that weren't actually in the cartoon that I didn't particularly care for. I was like, meh, And there's a reason these weren't in the cartoon, because they suck. But yeah. No, it was really, really, really good. And even my husband enjoyed it. And then, you know, I left the theater wanting to see it again. So I'm one of those people who can watch the same thing over and 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 over again and never get tired of it. I watch movies like, you know, 40, 50, 60 times, and I never, ever get tired of it. You know how people are like, I've seen it. And I'm like, yeah, I can watch it again. If I like it, I'll watch it again. I can't how many. Nope, I can't. I can't how many. I can't tell you how many times I've watched the Lord of the Rings series or read the books. Yeah. But yesterday was a really nice surprise. My husband's been super proud of me for losing weight, even though I'm on my lady time. So I worry, and of course I worry every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I worry what the scale will say next Wednesday, because I'm going to try to get up there on Wednesdays. So, but I've got 2 more days. Excuse me, and I know. Excuse me again. And I know the days that I go to the gym, like, I'm going to hold a little more water in my muscles because I'm tearing them down. And they hold water. And I'm still on my lady time. What? Wow. Sorry. Squirrel. So I know that I'm probably holding some water there as well. I'm happy. I wanted to say Darla, no more weight for Darla. I think her channel has sent me a really sweet card. I wanted to mention that, you know, she watches my videos and is a really good friend of mine. We've met in person once. Her son actually lives up in the Bay Area. So hopefully when she comes back out here one day, I get to see her again. But she sent me a really sweet card, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much, Darla. I put it up on my refrigerator. Does anybody say refrigerator? Icebox? I usually say icebox. That's typically what I've always said is icebox, but a lot of people say fridge. Icebox. For those of you who are wondering if I'm Southern, I feel like holding up a sign. Here's a sign. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Other than that, guys, I'm really excited. I'm really happy this week. I feel like I'm closer to my goal. One thing I did kind of want to just breach on for a minute is that, you know, I posted a picture yesterday that I looked really small in. And I keep getting messages from people who think that, you know, me getting my revision is ridiculous, that I should just keep going down the way I'm going. And I'll explain this in the nicest way and the easiest way I possibly can. My surgeon, who I value his opinion more than sometimes my own, is a very, very intelligent man. And he is not the only surgeon I have ever talked to. Okay, so I talked to many, 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 many doctors. My back is never going to be 100% ever. My hip, until I get it replaced, will never be 100% ever. As I become older, as life happens, as things happen, I am no longer going to have TRICARE because my husband is leaving the military. So, Kaiser sucks ass, and that's what we have in my area. And then I'm going to be going to Canada. So, my husband cannot get me on their insurance until he has graduated school and has worked there for a year to become a resident. So, unless I can find a job with a visa there, or I can go to school there, I will not have, health care for a while. So we're going to have to pay for me to have health care in the United States. because I'm a citizen of the United States, and I will be living very close to the Vermont border, so I'll be able to go over to Burlington and get things done if I need them done. So I have talked to many surgeons. I have talked to many plastic surgeons. I have talked, you guys should know me already. You guys should know that I do my research on damn near about everything, and I exhaust every possibility. As I become older, you know, I'm pushing 40 in 2 years. You know, this year I'll be 39. Next year I'll be 40. My surgeon and that plastic surgeon that I was telling you about that said that would fix my arms, I only have a small window of time before I don't have insurance here and I no longer live here. So if I don't get on the ball and I don't lose this weight, I will be stuck with my arms the way they are and have to pay thousands of dollars out of pocket to try to get them fixed. I don't know about y'all, but my husband's going to be in school full time. That means that whatever job that I have or whatever I'm doing will be to help supplement our lives. We'll be helping to save up for Canada. We'll be helping to do this and or that. So I don't really foresee thousands and thousands of dollars just landing in my lap for me to have all these beautiful, wonderful skin surgeries. And I think I told you guys before, I need a 360 body lift. But I need, you know, housing, clothing, food, taking care of my animals, you know, car stuff. You know, I need all that a lot more. And if the military is willing to help me just this one last time, I'm going to take it. And I hope people can start to understand my choice. Yes, to you, I look small. And it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just that you don't have to live in this body. You don't have to feel the way I do. You don't have to live with, you know, damn near blinding back pain or pain in my hip or just walking around is miserable. Getting on that bike yesterday was miserable. You don't have to live that way because it's not you. So, you know, talking to as many doctors as I have and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with myself, the best thing that I can think of to do is to get my revision and get as much weight off me as I possibly can so I can work, so I can have a better quality of life. And that's pretty much what I'm choosing to do. So I'm not sorry that you don't understand, because, you know, we all got to do what we got to do. I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces as per always. And you know, I will talk to you very, 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 very soon. Bye.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. How you doing?